Many of us learned it as, like we did with a lot of these songs, by way of the Grateful Dead or through Jerry Garcia. But this is an old Elizabeth Cotton song that she wrote when she was just a teenager, and she's got this very fascinating story. If you know anything about Elizabeth Cotton, she wrote a bunch of songs when she grew up in North Carolina, and she was just a teenager, and she wrote these amazing songs like Freight Train and Baby It Ain't No Lie, and she has a very popular version of the instrumental song Vastopol, and an incredible guitarist and very accomplished and unusual, because she's a black woman who's doing all of this, especially in that day and age. It was unusual. And then she put up her guitar and was married and started a family at a young age, as people did in that time, and ended her music career for all intents and purposes. And she went on to become a domestic worker. And in this case, that meant she became a nanny for a family, and ultimately moved to the greater DC area, lived in Virginia, and worked very happily for this family. That family turned out to be the Seeger family, Pete Seeger's family, and she was the nanny for the kids. And she took out her guitar at some point and was playing it for them, and it was Pete's brother Mike who was like, "Are you freaking kidding me?" And they were all enamored with the folk music scene at this point, and it was Mike Seeger who encouraged her to start playing again, and ultimately got her to play the Newport Folks Fest in the 60s, and revitalized her career as a 60-year-old woman at this point, for which she finally received some recognition, some money, Grammys, etc., and moved to upstate New York above her home. It's one of my favorite stories, and I love that we sort of come to it by way of the Grateful Dead. Sorry.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sandy Barrett.